Training Day Network back with another video, and got an interview today for y'all with my boy Islam, aka CEO and founder of Rip Right.
Yo, salute, bros. Much respect, much respect. Shout out to TDN, Mel. You already know.
Yeah, so I got a few questions today for you. Let's kick it off with, who is Islam?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, I mean, Islam is young, black, entrepreneur, calisthenic, athlete slash entrepreneur, somebody who's chasing generational wealth. Also, Jannah. I'm Muslim, so definitely got to make it to paradise by Allah's permission. And trying to be a good individual. Trying to help people around me. Especially the youth, because sometimes it'd be like, the older guys, it'd be tough. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. So for the most part, that's who Islam is. Somebody who is a young black entrepreneur, a Muslim, somebody who is striving to do good deeds in this life and, be straight in the hereafter and, help as many people as possible without harming myself in the process.
Okay, so quick question. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Um, I would say stern, however, loving and giving, in three. Because I don't. I'm kind of hearted, so I'm loving, but yet still I'm stern. Like, I'm not just gonna let a dude get away with anything. But then also want for your brother what you want for yourself. That's including the sisters, and I try to do that as well.
Okay. So, what would you say that you do?
Um, Basically, I'm a content creator, right? So I provide content, motivational speeches, talks, different things like that, combined with the calisthenics. So I would say in totality, I'm a content creator, and I'm also a business owner. So I do have an e-commerce um, website which I sell through. So I got a couple different forms and streams of income. But in totality, I use my content creating to actually be a form of marketing. So I would just consider myself a calisthenic entrepreneur slash content creator. That's what I do. I create content.
Okay. So, how long have you been doing what you do?
Um, so I got out of prison 2018 September, so I believe I kind of started this early 2019. So from 2019 until now, I didn't really get the ball rolling too much in 2019, but I kind of kicked it off early 2019 trying to make content.
Okay, so you say about 3 years, but maybe 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years seriously, because when I started on YouTube. I started with my six pack abs videos. And then I just wasn't consistent because I didn't know the game. I didn't know what to do. It was real tough for me. It was difficult making one video a week. And then I learned, no, shoot 5 videos in one day. And then you have 5 videos for a whole month, and I just learned the game. That was before shorts, though.
Okay. So, do you have a favorite video that you've put out to date?
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite videos are the ones that don't really got the views. My infamous is always gonna be my baby, and they were both shot professionally. Is What is Rip Right Part One, and then What is Rip Right Part Two. That for me, in a nutshell, was like, it was mind blowing just watching that footage. And the camaraderie with all the brothers, all the rips. It was amazing. So the first one would be my number one, and then part two, it kind of almost stole that number one slot too, because it was a bit longer and it was a more detailed. So it's hard between those two. When it comes to my videos, I would say is my favorite.
Okay, so when do you think you're gonna be able to, mesh the two together and make that part 3? People want to hear it. People want to see it.
So I wouldn't say 2022 because 2022 we got a lot of big moves. But it's possible. It's possible. You know, because we switching zones, we switching states. But it might be possible at our first location, which is gonna be a new location.
Okay, okay. So, why calisthenics?
Um, Calisthenics because it was the foundation growing up playing basketball. Do a push up here, dip here, pull up there. Going to prison, being around nothing but calisthenics for the most part. Other than when I was in New York State, they got a lot of weights. But for the most part, people are doing calisthenics. You see the physique, you see the body. So prison was kind of more so my foundation of calisthenics besides playing basketball, gaining that love. And then when I went to the feds and I learned about the burpee, that was it.
Yeah, we all know you infamous for your burpees. I
Yes,
feel
sir.
like you've been slacking a little bit,
Oh, of
but
course I have. Of course, I've been slacking on everything. It's hard when you become a business owner, but your business is not doing no, is doing good. When your business is not doing so well, you can focus sometimes on other things. But when your business is booming, and that's what it's doing right now, Alhamdulillah, all praises due to Allah. It takes a lot of time away from your training.
yeah, I feel like I'm experiencing a little bit of that too. But you know, on a bigger and better thing,
Yes, sir.
favorite exercise.
The pull up. My favorite exercise is the pull up. I love pull ups, without a doubt. But I also do love burpees. But it's nothing to me like that pull up. That pull up and that muscle up is like hand in hand, you know. But I do so much more pull ups because it's a lot faster, a lot quicker, a lot easier, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people struggle with the pull ups and things like that. Most people prefer push ups because they find like it's easier to
Push
push
ups are
your body.
definitely easier for most people.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have a favorite routine?
My favorite routine, that's a tough one. I've had so many routines. I couldn't think of one offhand, but I know that 15 down, which people never really seen that full 15 down on tape. We have to go live one day and do that 15 down in the hot sun. That was one of my favorites when I was in. So people probably never really seen that, and it's a whole like burpee routine, and that's why when I was doing the rip rack requirements at first, it was the 15 down broken down to like the 5 down, and you had to get it in 5 minutes because it involved burpees. I didn't want to have to do nothing with our requirements on the bar. I wanted people to actually be able, if they were fit enough to complete it, and then we went on to the different stages of the rip rack requirements. But we also came up with a set push odd numbers double, which was definitely like we did that with the NFL athletes. It was bonanza.
Yeah, that's a good routine right there. That's one of my favorites.
I know. It's definitely a good one.
Okay, so do you have a favorite skill?
No, because I don't really have skills. But one of my favorite skills, I'm not gonna lie, that I like and I was chasing for a while was the handstand. That was my favorite. Like I loved that handstand and the fact of coming down into a 90. I was able to finally get it. Um, However, that would be one of my favorites at right now, being that I can do it. But ultimately, a favorite that I can't do is the planche. I love the planche. The planche is like kind of what attracted me so much to skill training. Was the planche. But obviously, I don't got the planche.
Okay, so any skills you working on currently?
Yes, so obviously I'm working on a handstand press and I'm working on the front lever. So, I can basically handstand if I kick up into it. But I'm definitely working on the press. So, we got to do 50 pike push-ups a day, clean, slow, strict form. So that's what we doing now.
The $1 million question: why did you turn this into a business?